So your left is Wang, your right is Woe. So you go, Peter Piper picked a patch of peppers. And then you hold them out. So you got Woe and Wang. And then somebody plays with you and they go, so how many peppers did Peter pick? And then you have to remember, so that'd be Woe 1, 3, 2, and Wang 3 and 4, or 3 and 2, 2 and 3. I forget the exact order. The person's checking, and what it does is it makes you ambidextrous because you're like massaging your arm perfectly. Somebody is, and then you're labeling where you were banged with Chinese, and the Chinese invented it. So of course, the Magic of the Dragon or something, and yeah, you play it, especially when you're younger. It'll help you learn to use your left or your right arm, depending which one's dominant first. And there's a game called Whoopsie that you take it, like have a secret number, and you close your mouth. Wait, I didn't start. I don't think it's gonna work with this flashlight. It's more like a incandescent. No, it's not. Like, no. Anyway, use like a normal old flashlight and you put it on your mouth and you keep your secret number. And then you flash the flashlight and then you flick your cheeks and flick your cheeks and then hold another secret number and flick your cheeks. And then you flash the flashlight. And then you just keep doing that and it gives you extreme beauty. Because the number in your thought and you holding your mouth shut and flicking your cheeks. I did that one all the time too, and I could see it always working. I notice it every time I lose weight again, that I can still get my beauty marks, but they're not there unless I play the game. It's supposed to be like so it shines through your cheeks almost, like it makes them pink or orange or whatever. Hera, Fopa, Lupsa. So Hera is where your heart is. It's on the left. Farah, Lupsa. Hera, Farah, Lupsa. And then when you do that enough, Hera, Farah, Lupsa, Lupsa, Farah, Hera, then you can really draw. Especially if you're like the character of writing a word and then making characters out of the word itself. It'll really help. I can already feel it. I should have thought of that before though. Sorry. It's a gift. I don't even like it. Hoping Christmas. Sound like a family emergency and then what? making like things out of symbols and stuff on Word document is really fun. Yeah. That one's always been almost too hard for me. There's a whole book on it. It's Chinese. There are emojis. I can't care about the country channel too much. I have family there, but no. Sort of just like Canada, but it has like humid deserts where we have like Arctic. And the piggy game with your toes is big piggy, center piggy, index piggy, big piggy, second big piggy, third big piggy. Is that what you do? Anyway, but when you do it, what you're doing is like pulling your toes down individually, and it helps you fit your boots. And then you just wiggle them. I forget the little saying. This little freaking toe is fucked. I should do that more often. And the finger exercise for being able to play guitar, which I don't even do anymore. Most of my guitar is broken, is so you go pull it down, don't push it, but pull it, don't push it, but pull it, don't push it. Because your pinkies always fall out that way too. My grandma Sylvia passed away, so I thought I would try to remember all the things she did for us. And yeah. Coral's always gonna feel like she has to just say what's on her mind, and sometimes it's what everybody else is saying, and that happens all the time. Hera, Farah. Okay, I don't remember now. I learned at a young age that I don't really have the things of religion because I have to move so much with my kind of pressured choice of life, I guess it feels right now. Oh, sick of it. I like a hair. It made me twitch. It was a hair. And anyway, I learned to just let the magic talk through me, but I force it fair fucking bit. I shouldn't force things, I think. That's what I was trying to say. I learned that, and then depression and stuff, I just lost it again. I kind of lost it when I was like, Mom, this could cost like $1,000 a month to get everything that I need. She's like, oh, Amber. And my cousin Cat, who's 2 years older, was like, no, you don't. You can just let the magic flow. You know that anorexic chick on YouTube that made so much fame? That's just a computer automation. My cousin spends all the money to do that type of stuff. Because everyone always called her a bitch when they're feeling lousy. She's like, I don't really care. I just want to like be funny, I guess. Like, I don't really care that everyone thinks everything is theirs and that they can make changes. And I just, like, I wish I could make more money to get. There's the freaking hair. What a big ass hair, too. Angel. Angel hair. No, that's one of the dogs. I don't know. I just got sick of pencil crayons and stuff. I'm glad the kids can use them because I use them for like friggin' ever. I've always drawn this like serpent type dragon like my entire freaking life. And I think of my cousin Cat. He almost be like a lion. Wow. I can make it a lion. I always want to be exactly who I am. Sergeant Governor General, Acting Lieutenant for the Health Minister. So I can have people who can't figure out what it means to be healthy that say they know everything. I was taught by him since I was a little kid. I always forget retards are retarded. Yep. No, I really do. They're just like, it's because they say you know. I've always wanted to smoke a cigarette. And knowing their history, I get kind of sad, right? And then they cheer me up. They're just like, now I get to smoke cigarettes all the time. My parents just buy them for me. They said, oh, it doesn't hurt. We just didn't know you wanted to. And I guess I wasn't good at communicating. Am I good at communicating? I'm not good at communicating. And then I have to give them meds. And it's like, well. Because they talk for like ever about their lives and everything, right? Well, thanks for the emojis. It helps me understand. Vulpix. Tribal Vulpix. What was their name? Vorpix. Chinese god. And it's always on a piece of painted paper. Got a heart and a eye. So I should write her a letter with that in there. Well, Vorpex best I can. It's supposed to be a lion, right? And pride. And that's where it comes from, but Vorpex is your shadow in the midst of the day with nothing on your mind, and you look at it and it makes you smile. And what else? Vorpex was unisex, but it never mated and never made love. It just loved. Yeah, so anyway, the RCMP, and they were my dad's friends, but like Mark's dad. Mark's the only kid that I really got to know until I made it to preschool. But I was drinking, yep. And it's always the guilt and the shame that, when they seen me drawing and I was just a little kid. And they're like, oh, must have been that I drank that I couldn't draw. And I was like, no, I wouldn't say so. They're like, no, it's a friggin' bang on the head, and now I'm retarded because of the bang on the head. I just didn't have what it takes, Amber. Yeah. And then it was like deja vu, my mom checking my head again. I blew out my stomach. Yeah. I don't know, like, blew up is like not the right way. I actually got stabbed, but it showed up all up in here, all on the back of my head. I blew out my stomach, and I was so hungry, and I just, sorry that I was so miserable, Oh, Jesus. Yeah, being Jesus just makes me flashback to Owen because he totally was like some kind of reincarnation of the guy. He died for our sins. All I ever wanted to do was drink and smoke pot. And I don't smoke pot, but I did. Because I was like, well, just fucking peacing out of here. I don't do most things because I can't afford it. Like being sober right now. Just smoking. He was getting a good deal from this other guy who was growing it who had cancer. Dan White. Oh, I forget what I'm drawing. Oh, yeah. It's usually after I draw this picture, I start to fucking shake because it's like a tarot card image. I miss my cousin Rebecca for any clarification. And, oh, definitely Sarah, but she's been a long time deceased. There's no drama with her. She had episodes, though, ever since the swine flu. It's her baby sister when I see her. This is like basically the same face out. I never see her older sister. I think her older sister passed away too. But just because I don't see them doesn't mean they're not around. It's just cursing the wind, I guess. So it's like two different storks, like a male and a female, like kind of hugging. It's totally a tarot card image. Cat really made an impression when we were young as ducks. Just freaking, we're old as shit, honestly. Saying goodbye to my great aunt and uncle, her grandma and grandpa. I'm just like, how much do you love me? She's like, oh, I don't know. And I was like, trying to cheer her up. I was like, you want to see my tits? She's like, no. And then she's like, when the social worker came in, the nurses, because they didn't even get care. They were just slipping away. So her grandparents. Cat's crying in the corner. It says grandma. And, Amber can't wake up and I just care about the little things. I'm like, yeah. I do too. It's just, I lose my mind. Like scotch. She drinks a lot of scotch. I like to cool myself. It's actually more expensive to drink beer, but I kind of live with it. Cat's pissed drunk if I can calling herself blind on scotch. I'm like, hey, you ever tell me if you go blind on scotch? Because I'll be wondering who fucking brewed it. And she took a taxi into the airport and went home. Telling Bradley that Auntie Amber is Auntie the most because I'm so tall. Cat always fainted and hit her head. Ever since something happened before I was even born or something. And she would go tubing and all that, and wakeboarding and everything anyway, but drunk as fuck on scotch ever since she was a little kid. It's gonna be a long morning waiting for mom. I just want to go home and sleep and drink. I hate it. Everyone, I like to date people, I guess. Well, maybe if it wasn't such an argument that, no, I have to drink way more than you do. You don't actually. They always say I drink too much coffee. That I'm healthy enough to drink that much coffee. I must be like some kind of friggin' raging buffalo or something. I always like the coffee liqueur moonshine. That too. It's getting longer. Yay. Hopefully I don't think about a genius idea to cut my hair into a style, because that's not going to work. It just thins my hair and embarrasses the crap out of me. Well, cheerio.